Hey, all right, I'm back. Yeah. Stop smiling. Stop having fun. Okay, yeah. I do have a couple more because I bring my own notebooks because I know that they're never gonna give me. You know what I'm saying? Like when I do, yeah, when I come on these missions, I make sure I bring things that I think I'm gonna want. I bring my own cigarettes. I don't fucking, you know what I mean? If I told my boss to give me some and they didn't, like, oh, yeah, sorry, whatever, we had a lot of things to do, I forgot. You'll. This is a place that will test what you think trust is, and that's why these trust exercises are important. Yeah, now you're laughing. Okay, oh, so man, we'll get into this, but yeah, again, I think we've got a good start. If anything, I was worried about, all you guys, whatever. I didn't really know any to it. Obviously, there was some conflict. I wasn't sure who to blame at first or who was involved or responsible. Oh, God, it's complicated when three kids show up and your wife leaves you. And, yeah, I didn't even know who she was. Yeah. Thing is, no, there's some good signs. I mean, you guys are obviously, like, not that, like, it's not that, not that everything. It's not going, oh, man. That's what I mean. Not everything. That's a great way to put it. There's some problems, but it's like very manageable. This isn't like, you're not too stupid. You're competent enough. You're, mature enough. That's what I meant to say. You're not too immature. It's just like, I remember being 23 or 25. It's like, you're not thinking straight, unfortunately. You're thinking straight for a couple days at a time. And then next week, you're a different person. Oh, man. I'm trying to be the same person for a week, but I can't. Don't, because then you'll have a really serious problem. You go out collecting panties for the rest of your life. Oh, mate, why? You all fucking weirder than me. You never know, man. Oh, shit, yeah, no, Scott, you gotta up your game if you want to keep up with this guy in the fucking weirdo department, man. Don't push him in that one. That even sounds like it's probably like, medically accurate, or you actually read it in a psychology book or something. You better believe I got that from somewhere. You an FBI expert. No, I didn't just pull that out of nowhere. No, you didn't pull nothing out of nowhere, man. Oh man, I don't even want to know. Keeps a bunch of fucking cards on him or something. You mean just like a Rolodex of the weirdest shit you've ever heard in your life is patent pending and it's only fucking DNA code locked. Only he can use it. Alright, guys. Okay, yeah, no, you're right. We're all gonna fucking die if we don't figure this out. Sorry. Yeah, and this is the funny thing is, I am trying to keep our spirits up because it's the only way we're gonna survive. At the same time, you do have to find the perfect balance. You gotta get turned into fucking mountain Quan Chi monk, man. I don't even know what that means. Sorry. Yeah, no, there's... Yeah, it's you can't really quantify the whole thing, but you can quantify pieces of it. I guess that's the only way I can put it. It's, well, you mean like more of the sum of its parts or something. Sort of, but almost the other way around. The sum of the parts is less complicated. That's hard to say. I don't know. I'll come back to you with that tomorrow. But that's very close. Yes, the sum of the parts can't be quantified. I can't quantify the whole thing. I can't tell you what the pile of mashed potatoes looks like after I turn it into a fucking circus tent. You have never seen that movie. You never will see that movie. You have no idea what I'm talking about. But it's very relevant here. And, yeah, the point is, no, I just want some mashed potatoes, man. Okay, yeah, no, I'm trying to stay focused here. Again, we do this first day, yeah, it's like the first day in high school. We do have a couple hours to dick around here. The only work is pretty easy. We gotta start math tomorrow, right? Yeah, but remember, the first half of that's pretty fucking easy too. It is elementary school math. The point is, we're really gonna focus on not just telling me what 5 plus 5 is, but fully understanding what the plus sign is and means and does, and then the subtracting sign. We're gonna do it 4 fucking times. Once we do that, you can actually do these things, and you won't, you'll still use a calculator. Of course I fucking use a calculator. Point is, you'll know how not to, but also how to use a calculator to your advantage, not just to, like, because it can slow you down, or there's a million things, and just how to actually make good use of it. I don't know, it's like a measuring tape. You don't always, I don't know, it's fucking, I don't know. Anything's like anything if you really fucking think hard enough and want to sell someone another broken piece of shit. We need to learn how to get along, unfortunately. Forget all the math and pretend we're on a fucking sci-fi ghost adventure. It doesn't matter, the ship is fine, nothing can break the ship, no, there are no engineers, no one's in charge of fixing anything. No one, Star Wars, there's no scientists. It's the closest thing to a scientist is a monk space wizard man. Comes back as a ghost when he dies and looks different. Yeah, that's where we're at right now. We just need to learn how to not slice each other up with the lightsabers that we don't have. This guy brought a normal saber, I guess. Or I don't even know who brought a sword. I brought a fucking sword. I could have a whole collection of swords in there. You guys really want a sword fight? Right? Wooden sword? You never know, right? Exactly. I do have some things in there for certain situations. Yes, I bring my own things, because obviously, what the fuck? I'm not saying you should have brought more than me. Obviously, I'm the captain. I got more shit and more room. Oh, yeah, of course. But, I mean, how much were you allowed to bring? That's part of the question. I don't know what you went through to come here. I wasn't part of that process at all. And they're almost, it's not that we don't talk about it, it's they're not allowed to say almost any details. When we talk, sorry, yeah, I'm sure you want to hear this stuff. When I talk to other managers at the NSC, we hardly ever mention any details. If we're already familiar with what they're talking about, it's pretty fucking obvious. It's like if you're in school and you already knew so-and-so, I went to that party too, yeah, we were at the same party, whatever. That's basically how we communicate. If I know you were at the same party as me and they know I was in the same project, once you know that, you can start talking a bit friendlier, which is kind of how I am with my boss here. We're both working on the same project, right? We didn't meet and say, hi, we are working together on this project. We just have interacted several times in the same project, and it's gotten to the point, sorry, fucking my pasties here, I can drink some fucking water. You guys drinking water? Yo, drink your fucking water. Jesus Christ. Yes, there's some liquor, but you can't just get shit-faced. Yeah. We fucking show me you can actually do math first and shit, right? You can just get shit-faced first and then do all your school. So I told you about being 23 years old. Ah, man. No, he's right. That was fucking stupid, right? But that's what I wanted to do. We'll balance it. I gotta find a way to balance fucking everything, and I'll show you how to balance plates on your fingers while you're doing it. Hey, if it's zero gravity, it's really fucking easy. Oh, shit, right? Alright. Well, that means he legitimately has, like, levitated off the ground, spinning plates on his fingers. He's probably got some videos of this. He's yeah, man, I could have done anything you imagine, and you never know. I'd honestly, probably a bit less if you're going crazy. I'm not the craziest guy. Yeah, no, you're right. I don't know what he said about the bouncy ball. It's bouncing in my brain again now. You're right. I do keep whipping that bouncy ball around the inside of my brain fucking pretty much all the time, unless I'm asleep. And even, because I don't even have, like, crazy dreams or anything. Okay, now, we'll talk about my fucking psychological problems in a few months. After you prove to me you can actually do math and we haven't killed each other yet. Because, yeah, there's a few other things we can go over. We'll be going over safety protocols and shit intermittently, right? It only takes half an hour to go through the fucking fire extinguishers and all the basic shit like that. And I doubt you ever did that in any other job you were in. Even in the fucking Navy, I'm sure you guys neglect that shit. Mate, you're not supposed to say that. Oh, yeah. Do you have, like, a guy who forges the paperwork? And, man, it's always different. Every ship's different. Right, of course. Well, welcome to my ship, man. Of course. That's what I said that. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, anyway, now that we all got our handy little notepads, we can actually start, take note of whatever you want. I'll tell you if something's really important. I'm not going to do stupid trick questions until, like, near the end of everything. Your final test kind of situation when I start throwing trick questions at you. Got to start with the basics. And, we gotta, I'm sure you guys are curious about how you ended up here too, and it will help me get an idea of where to start, and it will clear up a lot of, again, if we gotta all trust each other and be, comfortable being here. You can't, you're already second guessing who sent you here and why you're here, and are you part of a fucking lab experiment, and you never know, man. You could be inside of the thing, you know what I mean? Yeah, even just saying that, you know exactly what I'm talking about, the thing. They put you in the fake spaceship, you're just in a room on Earth and they're testing you. Would you know the difference? How would you test it now? There are things you can do, but you don't really have any tools with you. They didn't give you anything, right? What did you bring with you? Some clothes? So I mean, yeah, let's do a quick little run through with you guys. It's like a questionnaire, but remember, I'm not looking for your life story. This is like I'm the FBI, and I want to know if you stole someone's panties. Yeah, exactly. That's the fucking man. At least you know what I'm talking about. To some degree. Yeah, I'm just wondering where you were at this time in this place. I don't need to know like why you care about your life or anything. We will cover these things later. Right now, we're starting with these fundamental, how the fuck did you get here in the literal, direct sense, not the metaphorical Jedi wizard nonsense. Whatever, man, we'll get there. And that would basically mean you think your boss stole them, right? And she's a lady, right? So what the fuck does that leave you? Is she cross-dressing or something? Oh, man. If she was both cross-dressing after getting a sex change? Yeah, possibly. No, I'm not. Do you think I'd say that to her? I say obscene things to her, but there's such thing as saying going a step too far. Even. Oh man, I can't even imagine, man. Oh man, there's no lawyers involved. It's just, I don't even know what's gonna happen. Oh shit. Yeah, we're sending you on a new assignment. Oh yeah. We got a new ship for you, Captain. It's the fake one. This one goes to the fucking bottom of the earth. Oh, okay. No, so calm down. This is our data kind of. It's half and half, right? The balance, of course. Yeah. So, you don't feel too tight. I'm not just gonna fucking squeeze you into a little ball right away. But by tomorrow, you gotta be somewhat comfortable getting ball fondled. Yeah, holy fuck, man, this could get pretty twisted, right? No, don't worry, I'm not gonna go that far. I don't want to make you guys so uncomfortable. You don't trust me, right? Oh god, yeah. There's a method to the madness. Trust me. It is like feeling out in the dark. No, not like that. Oh man, that's sorry. I can't even say that. All right. Never been to jail for any of this stuff. Oh man. Okay, yeah, you know. Anyway. Yeah, no, I forgot what I was. Oh yeah, now that I forgot what I was talking about, that's just the fucking crescendo. I don't think I'll ever be able to beat him after one day, mate. His scoreboard is 10,000 to my 1. Oh, it's all 1s and 0s, right? Yeah, well, yeah, okay. Relax, try to slow down. Hey, I do it too, man. I fucking ramble off in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, but, you know, this is bouncing the ball around, man. It's how you don't get fucking stuck and caught in the little chain traps that we're always getting caught in. Well, we'll all be bouncing around like little protons pretty soon. What the fuck is going on in your brain? He's probably got a mental problem, man, but who cares? It's not... Oh, you're right, who cares? As long as we can learn how to do math. If it works, honestly, that's probably all that matters, is as long as it works. Pretty much. No, you're right. As long as it works, and it's not too costly, essentially. You're half right. Oh, no, sorry. Well, I mean, it's 60-40. No, well, you know, around half right. It's just like Wile E. Coyote. Did I say anything about this yet, or have I made this metaphor 100 times in another... I don't remember you talking about Wile E. Coyote, so no, I didn't hear it. Was I fucking asleep in the bathroom? Let's fucking hear it again. Alright. Wile E. Coyote, you guys old and I don't feel like I'm a kid anymore. I'm not a human anymore, man. I live on spaceships in another fucking dimension. What happens on Earth is... Oh, I can imagine, man. It's gotta be fucking weird, man. I felt weird my first night here. Yeah, and so, no, this is relevant. Like, yeah, this is what I mean. This is what we're tackling today, is this whole feeling of being locked in your rabbit cage, or whatever the fuck you called it, a hamster balls. Yeah, no, man, wishing you had hamster balls. It would take up less space. Whoa, man. I'm sure it's possible. I'm not even gonna say that's what if. Yeah, no, don't even say what if, or that's where you'll be tomorrow. Oh, shit, man. Yeah, man, it's like, no, I get it. He's just like, he's gonna bombard you with so many weird ideas, but tomorrow, you're gonna be numb to it, man. You're gonna be fucking PTSD from that shit, to where you're like, whatever. Everything's cool, it doesn't matter. Right, no, it's very true. They do it in the military too, or fucking drill sergeant. He'll just fucking shit into you every day. By the end of the first week, you can't even hear it. The drill sergeant's literally silent, his mouth is flopping at you. That's gotta be fucking weird, but no, I get what you mean. Yeah, you can't, your brain cannot take it all at once, right? It will stop eventually. I'll fucking keep saying weird shit till you don't notice, alright? And let me know when you stop noticing. I'll know when you stop noticing, trust me. Anyway, to answer her question, I have to finish explaining who the fuck Wile E. Coyote is. You might have seen a picture. I've seen a picture of the little fucking cartoon thing. I don't know who he is or what he does. What was he doing? Did he have a fucking thing of TNT, a big rocket? Yeah, some old-looking rocket TNT pack. That's what he does. He's like the first Muslim terrorist. What? That's been a thing for a long time, man. Yeah, well, sure, fine, a long time. 50 years, 100 years, fucking time flies, time stands still, man. I remember when everyone was fucking terrified of Muslims and didn't even know what it was, or that they invented the number 0, or just, what? That was a long time ago, yeah. It's just, oh man, fucking, yeah, I haven't studied much history, sorry. I don't even know who this fucking Coyote is, but I've seen the picture of the little thing with all the dynamite, the little dog with dynamite or something. That's who it is. It was a cartoon when even I was young. When I was young, it was old, and I was, you know, I whatever. Oh, how old are you, Skipper? Fucking 400 years old? Well, this is the thing. Yeah, not literally. No, it's we'll get into time relativity and dilation and stuff later. There's, you know, I know that sounds complicated. You can understand it pretty easily once you know how to properly add and subtract. Once you know what those fucking things do and can use them, and you got the fucking, you know, really take that hammer by the hand and fucking hammer that nail in, you'll be like, oh shit, this is a tool that does something. And yeah, I know, yeah, you can see the little spark in your eyes, like, oh my god, I can do this. I just didn't know how. Yeah, and it very much is. It's like picking up a hammer or a screwdriver and, oh, now I know what all these screws do. You just fucking screw them in with a screwdriver. It's pretty much that simple once you know how to attach the Phillips head. And, oh, it's the fucking square head. Oh shit, did you get the Robertson bit? Yeah. Seen a lot of, you know, a lot of older guys who are supposed to know what the fuck they're doing, basically. I'm trying to think of a better way to explain it. No, that's exactly how you explain that shit. A bunch of guys who are supposed to know what the fuck they're doing. It's the fuck, we should have that painted on the outside of a ship. And, you know, oh, brackets, supposed to, extra brackets around supposed to. Yeah, that's a great way to hide your fucking scheme. You don't have to. Nothing's illegal, man. That's kind of what I meant. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get back into the corporate stuff here too. No, anyway, I explained pretty much as I could. The only other manager I really talk to about any business is my boss here, and that's what I mean. She's not really my boss. She's just my manager, you know what I mean? We both work in the same office. When we go back to our office, she's not going to be telling me what to do. It's, yeah, no, I get it. It's fucking corporate level. This ain't McDonald's, you know what I mean? It's the best way to put it. This ain't McDonald's. So yeah, it's not like your manager at McDonald's. It's more like we're sort of partners in this project, but she's back on Earth and I'm fucking going to Mars. Yeah, you get it. That's all I need to say, right? So yeah, let's get back to Wile E. Coyote. Oh, there's a point. I know there's a fucking point to Wile E. Coyote here. Anyway, yeah, Wile E. Coyote, it's a cartoon that's older than me. If you can imagine. I know I'm not that much older than you, but fucking time is relative in that sense too, where yeah, it's both long and short. Whatever. Well, yeah, we'll fucking get to it. Sorry. Anyway, the point is, it's an old cartoon. It's part of a series of other cartoons. It wasn't just him. It was him and a few other guys, but he had his own segments, and all he ever did, he was usually chasing this Roadrunner. Oh, usually, whatever. That's all he did was chase the Roadrunner. But you got to see, the reason it was cool is you got to see the evolution of his plans. It starts out really simple. He's just going to try to grab the Roadrunner, but it's too fucking fast. Oh, I'm going to put something in the way and try to block it. Oh, he ran around it. I'm going to put a fucking Trump wall in front of it. Oh, that didn't. Yeah, no, literally. You get to see every stupid idea he comes up with, and it just gets stupider and stupider and stupider, and that's the whole show. The entire series is one stupid idea after another, and it's like, oh, that didn't work. I'm just going to bring some dynamite, bring some rockets, bring some fucking nukes. That's his character. That's all he does. I know you're fucking laughing. This is old too. This is like back before, like, you know, a lot of shit. Like, you know, this is very original. I don't know how this never got rebooted or whatever. I'm glad it didn't. I can imagine what the fuck it would look like now and have nothing to do with that. We can't give him dynamite. Oh, yeah, kids don't. Yeah, exactly. It'd be a whole different fucking show. No, he needs to be fucking, that's his character, that's what he does. It's like, oh, there's a problem I need to deal with. I need to catch this Roadrunner, I need to get through this wall, I need to get over this bridge. I'm gonna get more beams and more stuff and more wood and more dynamite and more rockets and more, I can go buy more. I don't know how he gets all his money from. This guy's gotta be fucking rich. Yeah, man, you're not supposed to think about that, mate. Oh, you're not supposed to think about who's paying for all the fucking dynamite and who's paying the Moslems for all their fucking jihad equipment. Oh, man. When you put it that way, yeah, right? Who's ISIS paying for that? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? I mean, it's not ancient history. It's recent history, right? So it's, yeah, I don't know, man. The thing is, though, this cartoon was before most of that, so that's kind of you know, okay, no, I get what you're saying. It was not aping off of any kind of that success. It's related to that in any way. No, not in any way. This show had already become obsolete by the time anyone was thinking about that, so it wasn't at the same time. It wasn't like, oh, let's make a cartoon about this. This cartoon had already existed for fucking 50 years before that. They probably didn't even know what it was, right? No, that makes sense. I see what you're saying. You just make that relation in your brain because that's very, you know, I get what you're saying. That's what he looks like. If he was wearing some other clothes or something, yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, just give him the turban or something. There's your fucking next Taliban. Okay, I understand what you're saying, mate. Anyway, that wasn't how he was designed. No, he was just designed as a cute little cartoon character who plays with dynamite. Back in the good old days, yeah, you might have heard something like this. Kids used to smoke cigarettes and drink beer and play with dynamite. That's not even a joke, really. And I know, right? Kids lost hands and fingers and bodies and fucking... That's a bit of an exaggeration. It didn't happen often, but it happened, and there was pretty much no regulation. It's kind of like how we're out here in space, and there's literally no... I am the regulation. It's like you said about the captain thing, or your parents, or whoever is around in that situation. Like, they're basically God, and yeah... It's a weird, I grew up like halfway between. I'm not that old school, but some of the influence I come from is sort of there, so I am somewhat familiar with that sort of old school, like, fucking weird. It is weird, although it has its advantages at times when you remember to bring your own fucking paper with you, you know what I mean? No one, yeah, no, I see what you mean. We expect someone to have thought of these things. Well, not just expect, but you're sort of pushed into that in the same sense, too. What other job have you ever done that? Or, you know, no, I know what you're saying, man. I've tried to bring my own, like, work clothes or something. They're like, no, you can't use that. Yeah, well, there you go, right? You can't even bring your own shit. So you therefore suspect, or whatever, however you want to look at it. It's both the same. Yeah, exactly. Either one... they're gonna have to give you shit if you can't wear your own clothes, or you're giving me a uniform, right? Am I fucking working naked? What kind of job is this? Oh, I know, I could have thought of that. Fuck, man, I was just slow. Yeah, no, say anything you can, but don't slow me down. Yeah. Oh, right? Yeah, exactly. Fuck, man. Can't beat me at this. Oh, shit, man. He's just building walls. He's building the Roadrunner fucking Wile Coyote walls. I'll get some fucking dynamite, mate. Oh, what are we supposed to learn from that anyway? Oh, you know what? Thanks. I almost forgot. Oh, half. Yeah, you know, I still had it in my head. It's just, when do I bring it back? Sorry for doing this. It's, no, you know, if it keeps you from going crazy, then that's what it takes. I wrote down the note. I have a fucking note about Wile Coyote, and I haven't checked it off yet. That's how I know. Ah, very clever. Oh, let me see your notebooks so far. No, straight up, let's see all your notebooks. Alright. At least put the little dots ready to take notes. That's good. He's just waiting. Well, you know, whatever. Fair enough. No, he's got Wile Coyote in his book, and he hasn't checked it off yet. He's fucking making sure he gets some closure on this. That's good, because if I didn't close that, you guys might not have ever known. I see what you're saying. This one thing might not be that important, but hey, later on, if he mentions it and says, oh, remember when I told you about Wile Coyote? I'm gonna be like, no, man, I don't fucking remember shit. Scott's gonna pull out his notebook and be like, yeah, I got the notes on that shit. Yeah, and he might fucking save your life with it, too. So, yeah, there's that fine line where you never really know. And, yeah, and like I said, I do have more of these. I will give you another if you make good use of the one you have. If you legitimately fill up the whole thing with useful notes, sure, I'll give you another one. If you lose it, think about what that even means. Where is it? Oh god, where did it go? Yeah, it's not far. You didn't leave it at school or anywhere else. It's on the ship somewhere. That means you're gonna spend the next 5 days looking for that thing. Exactly, that's your life now. That's your job. Oh man, no, that's, you know, very simple, clever, creative. Yeah, it can't be far. It's in the other room. It's in the fucking kitchen. Yeah, hopefully not somewhere too bad, right? And yeah, there's only like one garbage. It's not even garbage, right? It's like recycling and the small, yeah, like, there isn't much garbage disposal. There aren't many ways anything can leave the ship. If there is, that's a serious fucking problem. I hope you understand. Yeah, all the air, right? Yes. I would hope we would know if all the fucking air was leaving the ship. What if the alarm doesn't go off? Yeah, no, and even then, you should notice before the alarm. The alarm would kick in, what, 5 seconds? That's a long fucking time, mate. It is. And the reason it's like that is the alternative is to kick in way too early. Like, oh, I have a super sensitive smoke alarm that's just fucking going off pretty much. You'd breathe near it and it would go off, and then we'd all fucking panic and jump. Yeah, that's not good. I can always hit a button to turn it on if I really need to. Yeah, no, I got a fucking button that turns on the alarm. You don't think I do? No, that's good, man. I'm glad. If you're fucking in the bathroom, anything, it's like fucking hit that button if you know we need to. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what to do when it goes off. We'll get to that. No, so you just panic. Yeah, exactly what she said. You just panic, literally. Because, you know why? Because that's what you're going to do anyway, so at least I told you the right thing. Oh, shit, that's clever. You don't write that down? Just fucking panic in the top of your little book? I am writing that down. Good, at least something. At least you got an idea when, yes, panic. That's the first thing I learned in the Navy, is just fucking panic. Hey, you don't have a bunch of other soldiers and an admiral here, and, you know, remember, it's just you, buddy, and us. Oh, no, you're very right. It is you and us. Oh, my God. I see what you mean about the team building exercise, by the way, because that's all we have. We have no protocol. We have no chain of command. We have no fucking law. And, yes, the team building exercise is our government. That's all we have. I understand now. Yeah, good. That's good. Put that in your notepad. Everyone put that in your fucking notepad. And no, I'm not giving you another one. Yeah, of course I will, if you fill it up with notes, man. Don't just double space it all and scribble all over the... Use 1 page for doodling. God, 1 page for doodling. It's gonna be fucking black by... Maybe 2. I don't know, man. Think of it. Think about how much you're gonna use. Right now, it's just to keep track of basic notes. Like I said, I do have some other stuff when we get into crazy math graphing. Eventually, I will just be doing, Badoon the Grace. Sorry, man. I got the pasties. We'll survive, Wallace, don't worry. Man, it's been less than a fucking day. You think we'll survive? We have no choice. We have to try. Well, yeah, what are you going to do? As she said, just jump out the airlock, and yeah. Which is worse? You really want to try right now? We can have some real fun with that one. I don't want to be in that situation, ever. Thanks for telling me that. Oh, yeah, I think I can... And no one wants to be in that situation, yeah. I don't like getting stabbed. Oh, God, yeah. Who'd have thought? All right, here's where we finally get some closure on Wile E. Coyote and her question related to it. Does anyone remember that? Do you remember your question related? Oh yeah, how embarrassing. I've been there before. I'll give you a pass this time, but next time write down your question. For your own sake. It might help you in the future. Yeah, it could help anyone, right? Yeah, it's pretty good advice. I'd listen to that. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's the easy one. This is easy mode, man. Fucking gloves are fully on. Gloves are duct tape welded onto my fucking. Oh, it's got the safety meshes. When he takes off the safety meshes. No, then you're all going in the airlock. There's only one way out. What? No, don't. No, I'll tell you about that later. Yeah. Oh, just let it linger, man. You're gonna be dwelling on that shit. You'll wake up in the airlock. Oh man, yeah, I can just rotate the rooms around. Whoa, man, if he designed the ship and he's working, he's like overseeing the project with the engineers. He's like, I need this bed to go out the inside. I could. Yeah, I didn't even think of that far ahead. Thanks. Next time. Oh, you're giving him ideas now, Scotty. Fucking, he's gonna next ship's gonna be even worse. Extra security precautions. Okay, sorry. She asked, basically, at what point does the balance between does it work or does it not work, and is it too risky or not too risky? Because we kind of, first thing we said, or I said, or whatever, 50-50, is, remember, she's like, oh, as long as it works, that's what matters. And yes, that's almost entirely true. That's more than 50%. That's probably 60%. As you can see with us, the risk level is like, yeah, you see what I'm saying? Risk like 90%. Like, yeah, we're riding a fucking thin margin here, man. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, man. I can fucking see that margin. Then we're fucking hanging on it like a wire. Yeah, exactly, man. I'm just the bolt keeping you guys hanging on. You're fucking dangling there, man. Yeah, no, it's very true. Very, very true. Yeah, it's not hanging on to a little carabiner thing. I'm trying not to laugh. It's not funny, but yeah, but this is why he's doing it, man. Because normally we'd be all sweaty and nervous, like, oh shit, we're all gonna die, man. Yeah, and then try learning all this stuff. You need to learn this all, or you're going to die. You're not gonna learn anything. You're gonna be fucking thinking of how to escape a thing that's gonna kill you. Yeah, you know what I mean? Everything will be backwards. So no. Yeah, I'm trying to do this as fun as I can. We're still moving along. I just want to answer, yeah, like, we're almost there. Yeah, we've almost done the preliminary stuff. I still got to do my questionnaire of each of you kind of going through there. That's going to be our introduction to the team building, because that's a lot of that is like that. So I'll start the team building exercise with me asking you guys the technical FBI profiler sense of, step by step of you, not step by step, but like, who did you talk to? Who did you interview? Who did you apply to? I hope you remember some of these things. I'm not expecting, no, don't worry, man. It's pretty simple. I don't smoke that much weed. I can fucking remember most of it. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. No, I get what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, you don't think I used to smoke weed, man? Oh, fuck. You know what? It's hard to carry a lot. You know what I mean? I'd have to bring a lot of fucking weed to last. Oh my god, mate! 6 months, 2 years, this garbage bags. No, man, you're right. That'd be it. Your whole room would just be full of weed. Yeah, so you gotta downsize to the meth. I understand. No, sort of. Not that directly, but that's part of the process after the fact. Part of the process after the fact. I'm writing that down because I have a feeling that's very relevant to something. It will be by the time we get to Mars. Oh, lovely. So yeah, to answer that question as definitively as I can of where does that distinction lie? I think if we're to use ourselves as pretty much the only current real example, there's been quite a few tests and studies and statistics. This is the first time it's actually getting done. This is the thing. I'm trying to tell you, you're not in the fake chamber, and you know what I mean. This is the actual thing. Is there a window or something? No, not a window. Yeah, no, Scotty, there's no fucking windows, man. That shit's a structural weakness. You're the fucking guy down in the Navy. You gotta put windows on your boat? Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I don't want windows. Submarines? Yeah, no, submarines don't have fucking windows for a goddamn good reason, Scotty. You ought to be the one telling me that. Yeah, it's pretty similar. And the funny thing is, he might even know submarines can be more dangerous than spaceships just because the pressure difference. Oh, this is right, man. Yeah, no, I haven't been on a submarine, but yeah, I've heard this many times. The pressure is so extreme that if you get a fucking hole in your submarine, you're instantly dead. There's not even time to do anything. You know, the thing, run to the door. It's like, no, you explode within seconds because the pressure difference. All the water in the ocean is going in there in like pretty much 5 seconds. You have less than 5 seconds to get out of the whole room. Like, if you're standing right by the door, maybe you can jump out. If you're anywhere else, there's nothing you can do. And if the water touches you, it's gonna cut you in half like a fucking big steel, sawmill. Oh yeah, man. I haven't seen it, but fuck, I don't have to. I know exactly what that water is gonna do. I've seen water split concrete in half. What? Yeah, even pressure wash. You ever used a pressure washer before? You ever done any work before, boy? Yeah, no, sorry. I know you've been in the military and shit. I'm just saying. No, he means like, gardening work, fucking, landscaping, construction. A little bit. Yeah, no, I've done other shit too, but like, I know what you mean. Just all this random equipment and shit. I've seen people using those things, but not the super high power ones. Even the house ones can be dangerous. You can do things to make it stronger, right? You can loosen the fucking pressure and tighten. You can tweak it a little bit so it can basically like strip paint off your house. You can fuck up someone's car. Oh, what the fuck, man? This is how you got divorced by your wife? Oh, shit. I walked right into that one. Yeah, I fucking tried to wash the car, strip all the paint, or just fucking with the neighbors. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, yeah, when you guys were all very young. Yeah. Oh, man, right back to us, man. Yeah, that's what happened. Oh, fuck. So yeah, I mean, Scotty, if you ever start freaking out, just remember, this technically is not as dangerous as a submarine in a lot of ways. It might sound weird. If we get a hole in our ship, I'll give you the card with this number on it. Hopefully you remember it eventually. 14 psi, pounds per square inch. I know we're not supposed to use pounds and metric or imperial units in space. We'll get to this. But for now, we still use psi just because whatever. Yeah, it's one of those things where it doesn't... The reason it doesn't matter is because we don't have to convert it into anything else. We'll get into this, and whatever, we've got a few minutes to dick around with pre-theory, you might call it. Oh, pre-theory, yeah, no, I can master a pre-theory. Yeah, exactly, I don't even have to take notes, man, you already know everything. Well, learn a little more, right? Okay, so... It's the prep for it. Yeah, no, prep. No, you're right. This is some real shit. I remember this. You remember this, Scotty? Oh, man, I don't remember anything. Fuck. He's lost in a nightmare now. Yeah, I'm remembering the good old days of PTSD in the military. I wish I could go back in the good old days. Can I go back to Afghanistan? Oh, no, I don't even know, mate, where you might have seen on TV. Oh, man, yeah, those Moslims and fucking, oh, yeah. Strange, but yeah, not too unfamiliar. I'm sure, yeah, you can imagine. Right, it's such a, like you said, it's the relative time. It's such a small amount of time, but the world is so fucking different in 10 years or 20 years. No, you're right. And 20 years from now, it's gonna be I'm gonna be a crazy old man. Oh, God, that's scary. That's a scary idea. Now you're starting to get it. Don't get too far ahead. Like, I can't stop you from that. Yeah, it's like, Scotty, he can't save you from that, man. He's like, yeah, I got the same thing. Old man disease. Oh, fuck. We're all gonna get it eventually, except her. She's gonna get crazy old lady disease. It's a whole different thing. I don't know what to tell you about that. He can't help you with that. No, sorry. Find his ex-wife. Yeah, it was mom. Oh, fuck, man. Who knows? Oh, man. Well, we'll go. Yeah, it's basically your boss, right? Yeah, we'll go fucking find her when we get back to Earth. Yeah, of course we will, right? Exactly. That's why I can't call her a cross-dressing sex changer. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I get it, man. I'd be. What the fuck you say to my mom? Hey, by the time we get to Mars, that's pretty much where we'll be. All right. So you were saying that it seems like with this example. Yeah, no, keep going, please, yeah. Basically what I said is, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to say, whatever it is, it's most of it is just what needs to be done. The risk is very flexible, you might say. Yes, the risk is very flexible. That's a great way to put it. They're willing to push that margin pretty fucking far. As you can see right now, where the most stable thing you have is how crazy is that, man? Yeah, very much so. How crazy is that, man? How far does it go, right? Man, no, I think there's a bottom, but I think you got just enough stability. You got just enough of a tiny little platform there. They know the chance of going below is just enough. Yeah, right. Someone thought of it, but probably not that well. I'm writing that down. I'm fucking right. I'm putting that in a commercial when I get back. Someone thought of it, but not that well. It's the perfect excuse for anything, right? It's like, what did you know? I thought about it, not long enough. Yeah, I got distracted. Someone called me. If I had to go to the bathroom, anything. Oh, man. Which, of course, brings us around full circle to Wile E. Coyote. You can finally tick off that box. Oh, someone thought of it, but not that well. You're talking about Mr. Wile E. Coyote with all the fucking dynamite. Pretty damn much, and that's why I made that reference, and now you finally understand how I came to that one little idea. You get it now? Yeah. I somewhat sort of do. It's a slight little bit. I actually see a tiny fraction into this little window, and that's about as much of a window as I can see outside, right? If I tried, it wouldn't make any fucking sense. It'd be a tiny little light speck, looking through a keyhole. That's not even close. Those keyholes haven't existed for a long time, right? Those old school keyholes, man. We got an old keyhole on your submarine. Oh, man, I'm sure someone had. I've heard of a submarine with a screen door. I was like, no, I'm sorry, that's a fucking old wives' tale. Unless it's from, like, the 1800s and never went underwater. It's just a boat with a thing on top. Yeah, pretty much. It's a storm cover. It's not a submarine. There's been, like, old, like, little one-man unit. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, man. I don't even call that a fucking submarine. A submersible. Right. Okay, sorry. Oh, classy, right? Yeah, you're right. No, that's different. It's like calling your fucking little pickup truck a monster truck. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, look at my little monster truck. Put really big tires on it. Oh, man, don't even go there. I've seen more than enough of that. Some days I'm glad I never have to see Earth again. Oh, shit. Never, yeah. So, oh, yeah, no, I get that, yeah. Anyway, yeah, no, Wile Coyote, yeah, for one, thought about it, but not very well. The key there is he did think about it, and this is kind of the distinction I made before, is there is this unquantifiable, intermediate ground between too crazy and just enough crazy. Oh yeah, no, yeah, now you're laughing. No, that's where I live every day. No, not quite. I bounce back and forth like a little bouncy ball. Yes, of course. Sounds so much more stable. Hey, you know what? That could be more stable. If it's the same pattern, yeah, there you go. He's thinking. You're absolutely right, Wallace. It's very clever. Thank you. Anyway, that's half of that metaphor. Oh, right, it was the other half of that metaphor. It's something I already explained. I'm sorry. It's all coming together right now. You guys still haven't checked it off yet. Good. He's fucking, you gotta... He hasn't checked it off yet, even though I told him to, because he doesn't quite understand it yet, and that's good. If I told him to and then trailed off again, then we'd all be fucked. Right, and I'm only trusting my own judgment of whether this gets checked off. I might never check this off. I might go to my grave with this thinking, when I will never understand who this person is. So you're gonna go watching all the episodes, studying it. Yeah, I'm psychology books. Like, who is this man? Study the writer. Oh yeah, no, Oh, one day, if you had time to do that, that'd be nice. Yeah, you're right. If I could do that in retirement, I'd be having a pretty fucking sweet retirement, I must say. And in some degree, yes, absolutely. So, the main half is the other half is the one I mentioned first, actually. I've already got this, and I'm just cinching it all together. Yes, of course. There you go. I think I actually started to get it a bit now. I'll just cap it off, and then I'll actually fucking check this box for once. Now, you won't have to go to your grave wondering what that means. Yes, exactly. One less thing to fucking put on my bucket list. Who the fuck is Wile Coyote, or what does he have to do with anything other than being a fucking Muslim terrorist? Sorry, that's all I can think of now. Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry. Oh, here's the side. Good thing you haven't checked it off yet. It was really short. When I was younger, with that kind of propaganda was still around. It was very pervasive, man. It's still in my brain. And that's, I still make jokes about it, like I'm lighthearted about it, but it was one of the strongest propagandas I've ever seen or examples of. It's like, once that, it's like fucking, you stick in your hand and like, like weed resin, it sticks to your fingers. Oh shit, no, I know exactly what you mean. That shit never comes off, man. Scrub it off with a metal brush, it's still there. Yeah, exactly. That shit sticks to your brain, and it never went away. I've always got a tiny bit of that in there, which is why I make funny jokes about it sometimes, but that's it's your coping mechanism, and get away from the brainwashing, fucking PTSD, whatever the fuck you want to call it, man. It ain't normal, so you gotta do something. Yeah, pretty much, right? It's not like bad, it's just, if you don't do anything, it just gets worse, right? You're gonna be someone you don't even know. Yeah, and if that changes, yeah, oh god, yeah, right? So it's how you maintain some of yourself. You sacrifice a little 5%, whatever. 5% here, 5% there, as long as you got 51%. You know what? You fucking nailed it, man. I need 1 point for that one. Put that in your book. Straight up. If you got 51% of yourself, you're still most of yourself. And that's even a thing when you, like, collect bounties or... What? Yeah, I used to be a bounty hunter. No, fuck off. I saw it, and I can't even remember where the fuck I saw it. This guy's collecting a bounty, and dead or alive. Yeah, right. They don't fucking do that anymore. Yeah, right. Legal dead or alive bounties. It's like, no, this is the old John Wayne movie. Yeah, sure. It's like not even for one person. It's just for like 5 Indians or something. No, I've literally seen movies like that. Those are fucking old. Like I said, even when I was very young, that was ancient. You know what I mean? That's as ancient as you thinking about fucking that guy as a Muslim. Like, right, relative time though. Like I said, 50 years is not that long. But for me, it's fucking 2 lifetimes, right? For you, it's almost a half or 2.5 of a lifetime. It's a long fucking time even for you. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Good, you get another point. You're getting points too, I'm sorry, I know, whatever. You know what, I was more like her than any of you guys at first when I was younger in high school. Yeah, I've actually thought of that, it just kind of reminds me in some way. She's sitting there learning how to get around all this shit, so I can avoid all these problems. If I, panic? Yeah, you're just gonna fucking panic, Scotty, on your little submarine full of windows and keyholes. No, man, if you design a submarine, it's not even gonna make it through the dockyard. Oh, what, the Admiral's gonna come down and be like, motherfucker, what the fuck is this? Oh no, you know what it is? This is the new spaceship for the NSC. Right, That's, dude, that's a great idea. Fucking sell that shit half price to the NSC. They'll fucking take it. Oh, absolutely. They'll convert it into something. They'll fucking use all the components. Anything, right? I'm sure that shit does happen. Fucking, anyway. I had a point here before I fucking got lost. I knew this was going to happen, so I didn't fucking check it off yet. I've actually got half of it. I put a little note next to it about how, what he said. It's fucking, oh my god. He thought of it, but not well enough. Well, when you give me the other half, I'll have the whole fucking equation here. I'll fully understand this person. And you can basically use that to join the FBI and be like, look, I profiled a Muslim terrorist. Oh god, shut up. I'm sorry, I'm gonna forget everything. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna wrap this up right now. I'm sorry, and it's Wile E. Coyote in the profile. Yeah, no, okay, yeah, we have to get away from this. Like I said, this shit's pervasive. Oh no, I see what you mean. When this propaganda was around, it probably consumed your fucking mind. Sort of, not completely, but it was, like I said, very strong. Stronger than the Nazi stuff or whatever. Like, that shit stuck around for a long time. A lot of it bounced off me, but this shit fucking stuck to you like weed resin. It's still in there. I can still smell that shit, man. Oh, yeah, to an extent, yes, it's always gonna be part of there, yeah, absolutely. Anyway, yeah, the ratio between can it get done and is it too risky? Of course! Oh, that's it. I fucking knew that. I could have fucking answered this myself. Thank you. I can check this off now. I got the whole fucking equation. It's pretty much the same thing, but I know I get what you mean. I understand the idea you were trying to communicate. I think I actually do. He's the perfect example. In some ways, yeah, no, go on. He's a great example of... It is crazy, it is stupid, but it is necessary. If you want, yeah, you got it, man. Keep going. I don't know, you said this once, I didn't fucking understand what you were saying, but I get it now. The benchmark. Some crazy marketing terms, buy some fucking Muslim terrorists, I don't know. The point is, he creates this, the benchmark that you have to pass. If you want to get farther than him, sure, you might want to be safer, you might want to, be whatever, less crazy. But if it's too less crazy, if it's less power or less than that boundary, you're never going to make it. You're only fooling yourself. You're falling short. So on one hand, he's crazy, whatever, never do that. But if it's the only way, it's the only way, or that's the benchmark. Anything less is foolish and stupid. You're not going to make it, or waste, or even worse. So yeah, it's that balancing point, right before it gets too stupid, basically, or too risky. That's a good way to look at it, actually. I don't think I looked at it that way. He's more like so far to the risk side. In real life, he'd be he'd be dead in the first episode, I'm sure. But because he's fucking an immortal Muslim god, oh my god, dude, holy fuck. Oh, you just blew his mind, Scotty. I'm giving you a point for that one. You know what? That's gonna stick with me for the rest of my fucking life. Good job, Scotty. Seriously, yes, absolutely. No, I apologize. Don't apologize. Nothing bad about it, man. I'm well versed. Trust me. I spent a lifetime setting up all these Trump walls and boundaries. Oh, this is Trump walls in the foundation of this, is there? It's just enough. Oh man, I can imagine what this looks like. Scotty, you can't even start to imagine. Just imagine a corner of the Trump wall. Oh, is my name on it? Yeah. Oh man, you guys did not see even after they tore this thing down. Anyway, who cares? Oh, yeah, we'll talk about that another day. Yeah, when we start drinking after math class, yeah, that's when we can start talking about stupid shit. For now, I'm glad I got that one point across. Scotty's got the notes. You guys are even copying it. Good, you all have this note now. There is a benchmark, and Wile E. Coyote is the reference I usually use. I can't remember how we came across that question recently, but that's, I will reference this again, I'm sure. I'll make random Wile E. Coyote references. Even this guy's gonna understand. He's got the note, exactly. We all got the fucking notes now. You can ask to clarify, sure, oh, can you, what are you talking about again? Yeah, fair enough. But at least now you have it's not just a complete mystery. Yeah, no, you're right. It's not just a fucking alien folklore about nothing. I was like, dude, you're just rambling. You're right. There is method to the madness. It's not just madness anymore. You're not just saying names. And yeah, it's not just words and names. It is. But there is, yeah, something's linking it together. Yeah, I get it. He's like, I got something now. You got something to ground yourself with. That's like putting a flag so you can measure another flag. Yes, and we're going to get into that soon. I don't know how far you can take that idea. Oh, man, but 2 flags? You can draw a line. Oh, my God. Oh, man. It's God of math over here. Hey, it's all there, man. It's all coming. Anyway, I'm glad you guys got that. Now we can finally move on. Is the question? No, almost. We're pretty much there. I'm just thinking of any other little things. Right, anything to wrap up before then. All right, well, take a 5-minute breather. Yeah, absolutely. Let's take a couple minutes to relax. I'm gonna quickly go through my notebook here. Yeah, no, it's completely fucking empty. I'm sure you've got 100 notebooks in there itemized. Sort of. You're half right. I do have a lot of notes in my office, but maybe not as meticulous as you might hope. As I hope, exactly. No, I've got enough to secure my own survival, and now you're a bit closer. And I know how that sounds, but at least to being honest, I know. Well, that's what your brain's gonna do, is fucking Muslim terrorists outside. Occasionally, okay? You know, oh my god, man. Don't worry, I'm... Oh, I got nothing to worry about, man. That's good. I like hearing that.